Hello, everyone. Uh, Going over YouTube and Facebook before work, and I'm actually running a little bit late. So uh, I was watching Think Big, Big Think, Big Think. Your brain tells you time is real, but is it lying to you? Uh, and this guy, Dean, really? Dean. We're going to stick with Dean. Dean is explaining the two kind of trains of thought, where one, only the now exists, and past and the future are sort of an illusion, uh, and the other one is that time always exists, and you just happen to be in this particular time, as identical to you just being at a particular place. And over the years, I've built up my own sort of theory that kind of works for me, that makes it a little more comfortable to think about time, because time can be a little uncomfortable to think about, because the future doesn't actually exist. It hasn't happened as I experience it. The future doesn't actually exist. The time in the past happened and is real because we have evidence for it existing, and things, we know things happened back there. Whether or not they change, if you're uh, a Mendelian or not, where you think the particles smashing together changes the past and we remember it differently. Don't do that. Uh, but my theory has kind of built up that time is like light, like a wave. The past has happened. You know, there's surfers that you've seen behind you, ditch, and of course on this wave, you are a surfer on the giant time wave. And there's lots and lots of other surfers and lots of other waves uh, behind you in the past. Um, and as you're moving forward on the wave, you can't get off that. You're sadly stuck on your wave. And when you're going back and forth on your wave, and there's other surfers, and you go by them and miss them, well, they're just a slightly different. It's about time and place, right? Isn't the universe, relativity is all about time and place? So I've really, maybe I'm not delving deep enough into it for time theorists, but I don't feel that I have a problem. The future you can see coming, but it hasn't happened yet, and there's lots of probabilities that will change it. So just because you can see the future, or you think you see where the future is, doesn't mean you're going to make it there. You could bite it, and you're swallowed by time, or you might get there and it'll be different than what you thought it would be. So that's kind of I see time more like a wave, uh, that without space or context, it wouldn't matter. There's no waves or there's no there's no sound in a vacuum. There's nothing for sound to bump up against or interact with, so the sound doesn't exist or it stops. I think time without a place stops, or is at the very least different. And I just thought, before I leave for work, I would get that recorded, so that later in my life I could look at it and go, man, you were an idiot. Have a great day. Peace.